Coming to the stage will be your announcer for the main event in his 8th year with us, a game designer, a game champion on multiple titles, and many of you may remember him as the Sega World Champion, the one and only Boom Tetris for Chris Tang!
Hey guys, welcome to the Classic Tetris World Championships 2017 Finals! It's been an amazing year between 2016 and now, and some of you may have seen a little video on the internet. Boom Tetris for Jonas, Boom Tetris for Jeff. You know, people say that I was kind of biased towards Jeff, but you know, if I had to put my money on a Tetris champion, if my life depended on it, you know where my money would be going. But we will not skimp on the Boom for Tetris this year. And whoever's up there is going to get equal and fair treatment, and we're looking forward to having a great finals. So thanks for coming out, and stay tuned for a great show. Ever wonder what would happen if Puyos and Tetraminos collide? Well, wonder no more, because that's exactly what happens in the colorful madness of Puyo Puyo Tetris. Stack, clear, and pop your way to victory in this frantic 4-player puzzle mashup that's available now for Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4.
Sega!
Oh no! What are all those things falling out of the sky? They're rocks? Sounds like the only solution here is that we should batter.
Wait, what?
Now I'd like to introduce my co-host. This is a very special surprise. We've commentated together before, but never live in person, so this is a special treat for even me myself. I've watched him for years during the Street Fighter circuit and the fighting game tournaments. He has 8+ years commentating on tournaments like Capcom Cup and EVO. You all may know him. His name's James Chen. And he has a undying love for Tetris as well, so welcome to the Tetris World Championships, James.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm very honored to be here, and I'm really excited for some high-level Tetris right now. Here we go. We're going to introduce the first 4 players coming up here right now, and that is going to be Harry is the first player coming. That's right. One of the favorites here, of course. I know he's got a lot of fans.
Absolute veteran.
And in fact, Harry and Jonas just had some exhibition matches last week that were some of the most ridiculous Tetris I've seen.
I know, I've seen it too.
Yeah.
It was crazy, 900,000 points on both ends back to back. And Harry versus Jonas is almost like our classic Ryu versus Ken
nice.
rivalry.
I like it. And of course, coming up next, we're going to have coming up to the stage is going to be, and tell me if I'm doing this right, Buco!
Matt Buco.
Are they
another
saying
veteran
Boo
of our tournament.
Or Buco?
Buco.
And then, of course, as we mentioned already, coming up here, last year's champion, Jonas himself, going for a repeat this year.
6-time champion, looking for a 7th.
That's incredible. I mean,
Jonas
right now,
Neubauer.
probably one of the, if not considered the strongest classic NES Tetris player of all time. And
Amazing consistency, yeah, and definitely one to watch here. And finally, we've got Chad Muse, another veteran of the finals here.
So remember, guys, this is all single elimination bracket here. So this is top 8. Again, 2 players will be playing against each other. Whoever wins advances forward, and Whoever loses is out of the tournament. And once again, just to remind everybody, for people, who are used to modern Tetris, who have been playing a lot of modern Tetris, the rules for NES Tetris are very,
very different. Sometimes I watch videos and people comment, say, this is slow, this is not like, the Japanese players playing on the arcade machine, and those games are much harder than this. But what they don't realize is they can't slide the pieces once it locks down. Once it touches the bottom, it's down, and you can't do anything about it. Besides that, you can't actually move the pieces left or right instantly.
Right.
If you're not holding it down as the piece is spawning, you actually have to tap it with your thumb, and that's why hyper-tapping players have a slight advantage in this game. But you can't actually maneuver the pieces like you can in modern Tetris in this game, so it makes it much, much more difficult than it seems.
And there's no hold pieces. You only get one preview window, so, this is probably the mother of all Tetris. This is the brutal Tetris.
Right. The reason why this game is played is because a lot of the players who have played it to its top level consider it to be very almost perfect in its mathematical execution, where the upper level of skill gets you to a point where you have to reach a whole new level in order to get past 500,000 and the max out. And when you max out, then level 30, the thing basically has a kill screen that you can't advance past level 29.
Exactly. But you see, they're not going to be playing each other directly. We're actually going to be playing 2 matches at the same time. Right now, it's going to be Harry versus
anything can happen.
Buco, and then Jonas versus Chad.
And another thing that may not be super easy to understand when you're watching these matches is we go by score. So even if someone tops out first, if their score does not exceed the other player, then the other player who with the higher score will win.
And one of the hardest things about these events, a lot of times you don't get to see the hard work of a lot of the guys behind the scenes. So, let's give a shout outs to Adam and Trey and Vince and everybody here for putting together this amazing event year after year after year. It's only growing larger, which is exciting.
Yeah, it's just getting bigger and better, and we're getting more views, we're getting a huge audience, and we've got even more awesome sponsors this year. Like having Sega on board is amazing. I mean, I'm the Sega World Champion, and who would have thought playing Nintendo Tetris with a Sega as a sponsor would ever happen? But here we are.
All right. Looks like everybody is ready to go. Should we count? You want to count them in?
Okay, here we go for our first round of the Classic Tetris World Championships 2017 Finals Top 8. 3, 2, 1, go!
Once again, as a reminder, they are playing against it's a 1v1. So it is, you can see right now, it is going to be Harry versus Buco on the top of your screen and Jonas versus Chad on the bottom screens.
Okay, boom, Tetris for Jonas.
All right, good start for Jonas already.
Harry's set up for another one. He had one before. Boom, Tetris for Harry. Buco set up for a Tetris as well. Chad's building it up. I've seen him made another one just a little while ago. Currently, we've got Jonas in the lead on the bottom matchup, and Harry basically neck and neck on top with Buco behind just by a little.
And you can see right now, despite the fact that you see right now that Jonas has a 2 Tetris lead but you see now 1 Tetris catching up here. You basically have to look at their stacks as well to see how many pieces are still on screen to know when a Tetris is coming still. So even though he's ahead a little bit, you can see a high stack for Chad right now, I'm sorry. And so that means he's not that far behind. And right now, there it is.
Neck and neck on the bottom, Chad versus Jonas. And Jonas was just doing some interesting line clears. He covered up his stack, and he just burned it right off.
All right, trying to do a little bit cleaning now. And, yeah, that's an unfortunate J piece for Chad right there. He's going to have to place it in an awkward spot, but he should be able to clean that out just fine.
Yeah, he's building on top. It'll be a while before he can Tetris again.
Yeah, the RNG hasn't been friendly for him right now. He still needs to clear that one line, and, yeah. So now you see a couple of line pieces.
Buco's ready for a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Harry. Boom, Tetris for Buco.
Yeah, those guys
boom, Tetris for Chad.
Keeping
boom,
pace with
Tetris
each
for
other.
Jonas. Jonas is ready for another one. Boom, Tetris for Jonas.
And boom, Tetris for Buco now.
Scores are going higher. Jonas has a slight lead, 2 Tetrises. And Harry has 1 lead Tetris on top, now 2.
And you can see how clean of a play field right now that Harry has. Although now it's going to be a little awkward. I thought he might have transitioned a little bit to the left side well, but no, he's going for a column 3 well now.
It just needs to get that long bar in.
All right,
over single. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Harry.
All All right, good stuff. And he's going to stay there. He's going to stay with the third column well right now.
Right, the top-seeded players are now in a commanding lead, both with 2 to 3 Tetrises of the lead. Harry, Tetrising again.
But a misplacement right now for Buco. He's going to have a little bit of situation. He's going to be fine, but he just needs to clear it out. And again,
right,
all that cleaning up is time that you're not spending getting Tetrises.
And Harry's pace, putting him many, many lines in front of the competition. He's at 73 lines now. Everyone else is still in the 60s. That's just how Harry plays. He's always pulling down on the controller. Gives you a few extra points, but it makes your pace a lot faster.
I want to keep in mind as well that the players that are playing against each other, they have the same pieces. So that way there is no RNG factor taking into account here.
Right.
All right. And so Jonas doing a little bit of cleanup himself.
Harry ready for a Tetris. Chad ready for a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Harry. Chad doing a tuck. Boom, Tetris for Chad.
And now Jonas. Boom, Tetris for Jonas. You can see right now Jonas just about one Tetris ahead. So Chad definitely staying right in there.
And on the top screen, Harry with an outstanding lead, 144,000 points. Several Tetrises ahead.
Ooh.
It's going to be tough for Buco to catch up. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, at this point in time right now, one of the things that Buco's going to be looking for is hoping that, a misplacement or maybe even an early top out for Harry. But of course, this is Harry we're talking about.
Harry's on max out pace.
Yep.
This is really, really a strong showing of skill here. Buco's going to have to get way more aggressive. It might actually be insurmountable at this point.
But anything can happen in this game, especially with how brutal this game can be. You're going to be hearing me use that word a lot, brutal, because this is definitely a very dangerous game.
There will be blocks. Chad has now taken the lead.
Nice stuff. There we go. And now he's even up by one Tetris now.
Chad up one Tetris on Jonas. So this could be interesting.
Yeah, you can see some bad piece sequence right now for Jonas, so he's trying his best to clean this up. Oh, no, yeah.
That's something that he's going to have to work to burn off.
Right.
The right pieces will have to fall. Harry maintaining his commanding lead on the top matchup. Jonas is going to have to dig himself out. Harry just transitioned to level 19. The game is sped up. If you've never seen this before, this means that the drop rate, pieces drop much faster and you have a lot less room to maneuver. So the complexion changes and you have to work to survive, almost more so as much as you are for score.
All right, but you can see right now, with especially players at this high level, not phasing Harry at all, still has himself set up for a Tetris.
Right.
Looks like he's running into a drought. Yeah, you can see right now a 15-piece drought is still no long pieces coming for him. And so, he's burning off the stack a little bit. He's not worried about it.
Chad with a commanding lead, 70,000 points. Jonas now transitioning to level 19. And now as Chad's not going to survive that.
Oh, no, okay.
Chad tops out, but he has a 70,000 point lead. Jonas is starting to dig back down. And if he can make about 2 or 3 Tetrises.
He needs that long piece, but it is not coming.
Scrappy, he walked away. Jonas walks away.
Man.
Chad takes the first round.
And are we looking at a potential upset again here? Jonas, of course, as you mentioned, 7-time champion.
7-time champion, super consistent. Well, 6-time champion, but super consistent, and he can come back from this. And up on the screen, we still got some action. Harry maintaining his commanding lead at level 22. Buco right behind at level 21.
This is actually really cool here. I like this about Chad here. He actually, as a hobby of his, he likes to predict box office numbers. And my brother actually is really into movies, and it's actually a really interesting thing to do. It's a fun thing to try to do. But here you go, you see right now, Buco and Harry still going at it, and Chad and Jonas looking to start their next game.
Buco getting ready for a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Buco. But Harry just swimming along, 90,000 point lead.
Right, at this point, Harry's strategy might just be to outlast Buco. He can just sit here, as you mentioned earlier, he was, oh no, okay, he blocked his Tetris well over there. He was
Right.
trying to burn down some of the stack, but that's the tough part about having one preview window, is that sometimes you're like, you know what, time to burn the stack, and then all of a sudden the eyepiece comes out of nowhere, and you're like, dang it.
Yeah. Boom! Tetris for Harry. That's right on the edge of death. I mean, I've only seen Harry survive past the middle top of the screen at that speed, and he can pull it off. He has the confidence and the speed to do it. Oh,
A one little
accidental
movement.
tuck.
Yeah, just moved it one step too early. So
But yeah, at level 26, there's not going to be a whole lot of room for more line burns before the game takes you to the kill screen, at which point you won't be able to move the pieces fast enough to make a Tetris or make lines anymore. And that comes at level 29, and we're coming on that in a couple of Tetrises.
that's the scariest thing about.
Ooh!
Wow.
That was an awesome Z-spin.
Even at level 27, getting that in there. See right now, Buco now just reaching level 26,
Right.
but he's
At
still.
this speed, it might not be possible for him to catch up. He'll have to have a well set up now and just make all Tetrises.
Do we have a potential now for a kill screen on our first
Yes, we
match
do.
from Harry?
There it is.
Oh, there
Level
it is.
29.
Yep, and you
no
can
more
see right there,
lines.
too fast,
60,000 point lead. Buco needs to make at least 2 Tetrises to catch up.
And he's
Let's
only
see if he
got
can do it.
He's only got 2 levels to do it right now.
Yeah.
27
he's,
and
he's
28.
gonna have to play super aggressive.
Okay, well
Okay.
he's going for the
oh,
triple.
he did a triple.
Yeah, and
That's
you can
not going to
see-
be enough. He's going to have to go for a Tetris. It's Tetris or death at this point for Buco. Let's see if he can do it.
I think he's going for the second well Tetris right now. He's good.
Okay,
Oh, he could be able to get it
boom!
in.
Tetris for Buco!
Oh my God, he's
One
right
more,
there.
one more Tetris for Buco, and we could see it.
Can he do this? Is he going? Oh, he's going for
28.
it. There it
Boom!
is.
Tetris for Buco, level 29, kill screen. He has done it.
Wow. So right here
Upsets.
at the start, we have had Harry and Jonas losing their first matches here. Again,
Buco pulling it off with the very last possible line that he could do it before the kill screen. That is cutting it close.
man. And again,
Amazing play.
Again, just showing you the parity of the talent here for Tetris now. Everybody's gunning for this. Right now, Chad and Buco don't care about your favorites right now. They don't care who's everybody has picked to win. They are here for the upsets, and they are off to a great start.
Jonas with a 2 Tetris lead. We're up off and running on our first game on the bottom. Chad versus Jonas, round 2.
All right, good timing
Chad
on
with
that
the tuck.
L-piece. Yep, slid that over so they can get the L-piece in there as well.
And Jonas ready for a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Jonas. Now 2 Tetrises up. Chad burning off a few to get into position again.
Doesn't quite have the Tetris. Oh, there it is.
There it
Now
is.
he's got the Tetris
There's
ready
the
for
long bar.
himself.
There it goes. Boom, Tetris for Chad.
But he needs both of the L. Oh, actually, he's going to put a long well on the left.
Yep.
So-
Switch over the position of the Ellie. And we're often going on our upper screen, Buco versus Harry, round 2.
Beautiful stuff for Chad. You see right
Boom,
there, got
Tetris
the
for Harry.
Tetris on the left side, and then transitioned right back over to the right side.
Buco's cleaning up his play field, getting back into position.
A lot of people might be
Boom.
wondering why that people lean towards and favor the right side. It really just has to do with the way the eyepiece rotates and
Right.
favors that side.
Gives you a little bit like a 1 block advantage to get it over.
Buco doing some cleanup right now, sitting on that 1-game lead. Probably feeling pretty comfortable right now. But, oh man, what a bad sequence of pieces right there. Got nothing but S pieces for a good chunk of time there. But you know what? He's managed it. Look at this.
He's utilized pieces very well. He can clear that off, and he's
There
back
it
into a
is.
good spot
Yep.
again. Harry ahead by 2 Tetrises, Jonas ahead by 1 in the bottom matchup. Chad ready for a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Chad.
Yeah, well, now
And
Jonas is
boom,
all set
Tetris
up.
for Jonas.
There you go. See Harry right now doing a little bit of cleanup work. Buco. Yep, there he is. He's going to get
Boom,
through. Yeah,
Tetris
he's
for Chad.
burning through right now, and there you go. Buco all set up once again for the right well Tetris.
And we're seeing again Harry taking a pretty commanding lead at the start, but against all odds, Buco was able to overcome the deficit and came back in the end, right at the buzzer. Boom, Tetris for Buco.
So Jonas is going to be set up for it, so now he's just waiting for the long piece to show up.
Boom, Tetris for Chad. Boom,
Boom.
Tetris for Jonas.
Looks like Jonas is gonna, nope, he's actually gonna clear it out there. Transition back. Oh, I like that slide, that last second slide on the T piece. Give him a proper place to drop the L.
Chad and Jonas have amazingly similar pace, so they're going to be transitioning very soon. Once we hit 130 lines, we'll go to level 19 and everything will speed up.
I love the little last second adjustments from Jonas right now.
Chad at level 19.
He's transitioning
And Jonas
over.
with one more line will also transition. Will he do it with a Tetris? No, he'll do it with a double. Ooh, Chad dealing with some bad placements. I don't think he's going to survive.
Yeah,
Chad tops out. Jonas takes round 2.
Yeah, as soon as you see,
1-1.
Especially at level 19 and above, as soon as you get that one Tetris block that you misplaced on the right over there, it just becomes a wall and everything is pretty much done.
So as a note, Matt, Jonas, and Harry are the only players to have placed in all 8 Tetris World Championships so far.
Wow.
So we have some of the best players all together right on screen right now.
That is some crazy
2 1v1
consistency.
matches. Yep.
That is some crazy consistency. Boom, Tetris for Buco.
Buco is way behind again, 129,000 points. He's going to have to play more aggressively in order to catch up like last time.
And not only that, but Matt, Jonas, and Harry, for the first Classic Tetris World Championships, were first, second, and third.
Yeah, it was really Harry versus Jonas all the way. So, you know, we're seeing sort of like they have to kind of earn their spot to fight each other again. We get to watch that road, so it'll be very interesting.
Yeah, well, you know what? The road hasn't been smooth so far for these two guys.
Exactly.
Right now.
I mean, we had 2 practically upset rounds for both of them.
Yeah, but
And Jonas is getting back.
Yeah, don't tell that to Buco and Chad, though. They're like, this is not an upset. We are in it to win it.
Nice tucks by Chad there. He's playing dangerously near the top, though.
And Buco,
Hopefully he's going to get past this drought. The
Buco
meter
is-
on the lower left corner with the red number near the long bar shows you the drought. 31-piece drought, 32-piece drought.
nice.
Tucking the T-piece in there. Still waiting. Where is that long bar?
Man.
Where is the long bar when you need it? This is one of those times. It gave it to him, but now he had to use it for a
just
line
the wrong
clear.
time, yeah.
So he's going to have to over. Boom! Tetris for Chad. It finally gave it to him.
Yeah, the
Boom!
nice thing
Tetris
about
for
it
Jonas.
was that
Jonas is having to deal with the same piece set problems with that, too.
Yeah, the fortunate thing for Chad was neither player was able to take advantage of that long piece as soon as the drought ended. But Jonas and Chad now both clearing out their stack. They're back into a proper setup.
And then when the dust settled, Chad is ahead now by 2 Tetrises, 40,000
Right.
points.
Oh, interesting. I'm trying to see what Jonas is going to do here. How is he going to handle that? Okay, there we go. Finally got himself cleaned out.
Yep, cut through the middle. Interesting clears there. Chad's ready for another Tetris. Boom! Tetris for Chad. Harry has transitioned to level 19.
A couple of misplacements now for Jonas. He's in trouble.
He can tuck a square in there.
There
Oh,
it is. Oh, okay.
with the LP spin. Excellent move by Jonas. That's something that you don't see too often. Harry on level 19, commanding lead, 143,000 points. Buco has a long way to go. He's gonna have to play very aggressive now.
Boom, Tetris for Jonas. He got himself all the way out of there, dug himself out of that situation.
But look at the lead for Chad. He's over at 100,000 points ahead now.
At this point,
Jonas fighting back. Boom, Tetris for Jonas. Boom, Tetris for Chad. So we were not neck and neck.
oh no, and Buco.
Oh, Buco's
he
got
had
some crazy
transitioned.
stuff. I don't think he's ready for the transition. And like on the bottom matchup, Harry takes round 2.
A commanding lead.
1-1.
Right there. Maybe about 5 to 6 Tetrises in the lead. He was 2 levels ahead, so Harry definitely. I mean, remember, he kill screened in the last one, and it was just a matter of Buco outscoring him. So let's see if Harry
Let's see
can keep
if
this pace up.
Buco can regroup and get it back for the next round. We continue with the Chad versus Jonas matchup.
See everyone out there here at the Portland Retro Gaming Festival enjoying these matches.
There's Corion from Japan, our Tetris Grandmaster champion. Alex Kerr, we'll be seeing him play later.
All right. Chad and Jonas still going at it right now, but Chad, again, with about a three
Tetris for
Tetris
Jonas.
deficit, but he is catching up now.
Just a bit. We're right in about the middle of it.
But Chad's stack right now very clean, and he's going to be able to keep burning some pieces off. Even though there's a little bit of a drought right now, he's
Right.
still in a good position because his stack is very manageable and very,
The stack
burnable.
is clean, but he's building really high. So we'll see if it gives him, boom, Tetris for Chad. If it gives him the long piece when he needs it. You wait too
In
long.
there, yep. Beautiful tuck right in there.
Turns it off. Boom, Tetris for Jonas. Boom, Tetris for Chad.
It's close.
But Chad maintaining his lead.
Yeah, and you can see Buco and Harry have started their match. Now, if you guys are also early on in the quals, the loser of the match could decide to go to level 15, but that is not an option here in the top 8. Oh no!
This drop by Chad.
Can he get it? Yes, he
Gets the
got it
double.
over there.
He's gonna have to have some good pieces and good placements to get out of this.
Oh well, you know
He's
what?
doing it. He's burning it off.
Oh no!
Single. He's gonna have to get something over to the right. He does.
But
Not ideal.
yeah, at level
He's
18,
gonna have
I'm
some
not
Swiss
sure.
cheese going
oh
on there.
Boy.
Gives him the right pieces.
He's getting good pieces, but no, he couldn't get all those openers. Okay,
Jonas takes round 3.
not quite yet.
We're
Not quite yet. He's poised to do it right now. He's calm and
That's-
collected. You can
There's
see it
the
right
long
now.
bar.
And
Boom,
there
Tetris
it
for
is.
Jonas.
Jonas with the clean stack, and even though he
Right.
had a little bit of a scare there, Jonas takes it in the last 2 games to go and advance to the next round.
Amazing play by Chad, though. We don't see Jonas taken down too often, so
Exactly.
Excellent
Great stuff to him,
performance.
giving Jonas that little bit of a scare, but Jonas coming through, no problem.
boom, Tetris for Buco.
See right now, Harry with a clean stack. Buco just needs to clear out that side on the right a little bit. He's going to be able to do that with the T-piece. There you go. And now has himself set up for, boom, Tetris for Buco.
Harry set up for the next one, too, just waiting for that long piece. There it is, but he has to burn off a single first. Got the block, got the long piece, boom, Tetris for Harry.
And the lead all but melted away now. Harry has taken the lead.
Buco's getting set up again. We could be neck and neck with another Tetris here, though. And Harry set up for another one, fighting his lead with the Tetris, 33,000 points. Boom, Tetris for Buco. We're mostly neck and neck here.
All right, looks like Harry's going to choose to clean up a little bit right now. You see him covering up the well on the right because they had a little bit of drought. Nothing too bad, though. Just about a, well, actually, there you go, 16-piece drought.
And Buco with a slight lead now. Buco with a cool S-piece spin. Doing the line clear.
Square, nope, he's going to drop that J-piece on the side, which means he's going to need another J-piece and then another J-piece to get himself out of this situation. Oh, but he got it, though. The Tetris
Boom,
god
Tetris for
smiled
Harry.
upon him, and now Buco all set up. Going to slide that T-piece
Lining
under
up,
there.
waiting for the long piece. Harry building up again, doing a tuck with the L. No, didn't hold out long enough, and got some mistakes here.
This is
Okay,
a dangerous
he
situation
can get out
now.
if he can Tetris.
Oh, he couldn't rotate it there fast enough.
Oh, long piece,
Oh,
boom,
there we
Tetris for
go.
Buco.
Okay,
and
so
can
he
burn
can
that
clean-
off.
he
He's
can
gonna have to
clean
concentrate
himself.
on burning that off.
Yes. Beautiful stuff right there, and he got it
Filling
over
in the
there.
holes.
Yes. Right. That's a good piece for him right now. Nice.
Just
Look at
getting
this.
it over.
Last second, just getting him right over that. The last second, he is getting. But he needs a long piece there. Can he slide it in? Yes, he's going to
Just
get
one.
there in time. Perfect.
Nice. He's taking himself out.
Now he just needs to get through this.
He lost
hole.
some ground, though. Now he's down about 3 Tetrises, and he has to battle back. We're still okay, though, because the transition isn't happening for another 30 lines.
And he's still going to get a boom Tetris for Buco. He's out of there. Great job cleaning up that stack. So he's right back in it now.
We're at game point here, so it's survival. Got to survive to be able to get that score, and now the deficit's at 100,000 points. Harry quite a bit in the lead now.
Right, but again, they're only at level 18 still. Remember, all the way to level 29. That is your time. That is the looming time limit.
Right, death in Tetris is imminent, and here we sort of have the counter for it, and it's a level meter, and when it hits 29, it's game over.
Boom Tetris for Buco.
And boom, Tetris for Harry.
So as long as Harry can maintain this pace and not top out, he should be fine. But any miss.
One more line. We have a transition for Harry. He's now at level 19. Things speed up. Just going for the triple there instead of a Tetris, so playing a little more conservatively.
Playing a little safe. I think he knows he has a Tetris lead right now. So he is playing a little bit more conservatively. Right.
Boom, Tetris for Buco. Buco's got a really good setup here. This is where you want to be when you transition. Have it nice and clean.
Yeah, not a good set of pieces necessarily for Harry. He had to keep covering up that hole, but finally cleared it out now, and he's going to be able to get back into a proper setup, except, oh, that square piece caused him a little trouble.
Buco's still playing a bit conservative. He could have built up for a Tetris there, but he didn't.
All right, no Tetris here. He's just going to go for the triple, clean it up.
And Harry playing a little more aggressive now. He's ready for a Tetris. Gotta wait for the long piece.
But remember, Buco's not that far behind, and he's definitely a bunch of lines behind, so he's pretty much right in there.
Boom, Tetris for Buco. And Harry just made a Tetris before, so the lead's about 2 Tetrises now. It is gonna have to be whether it comes down to whether they go for the Tetrises or not at this point.
But that Tetris lead is so precarious right now because, like I said, Buco only on level 20 and Harry at level 22. Cleaning up.
Buco burning some signals.
But it isn't good if he has to keep cleaning up like this. You can see him shaking his head. He knows that this is not good.
Harry going for a few doubles too, so playing it a little more safe. Well, the burn's not working out too well. Okay, he's ready for a Tetris again, but opts to go for the double.
I feel like every time every time Buco is waiting for a piece and he decides to stop waiting, that is the next piece that comes up for him.
Right, I mean, this could come down to the wire again. Maybe Buco's waiting to see what Harry's score is going to be when he tops out. He could very well do that and just stay 2 Tetrises behind till the end, but Harry just did another one.
Again,
Oh,
see? There
covered
it is
it up.
again. Every single time for Buco. Oh, he needs that. Okay, that's going to be a great clean, and there it is!
Tetris for Buco.
He's still
And
in it.
boom, Tetris for Harry. The deficit's about the same still, 60,000 points ahead.
But you know what? Buco's still in prime position to cause this
And
upset.
boom, Tetris for Buco. It's going to be neck and neck pretty soon. One more Tetris for Buco, and we could see it.
Oh, man. Harry now trying
double.
to set himself a Tetris.
Buco
No.
setting it up. Buco's got a great setup here. He's ready for a Tetris. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Buco. We are neck and neck.
Again, being over 10 lines behind, that means that he could still technically have the lead if he can get one more Tetris right now.
Harry's ready for one. Boom, Tetris for Harry. Triple for Buco. But he's set up for a Tetris now if it gives him the long piece, but he opts for the triple, and he doesn't get the Tetris. But he's still in a good position. Boom, Tetris for Buco. We are neck and neck again. Harry with only a very slight lead, and he's also ready for a Tetris. But Harry made a misdrop. He may have built a mountain.
No, he can't get it over there.
Buco could take this. Buco could take this if he gets a Tetris.
And there
Harry
it
is
is.
topped out. If Buco gets a Tetris, or even a triple, he might make it.
Oh, but there it is, the long piece.
Boom,
And
Tetris for
boom.
Buco.
Tetris
Matt-
for Buco, and Buco
Matt
with
Buco has eliminated Harry Hong.
the upset for Buco, and he has done it. He has sent Harry out of this tournament. Buco!
Wow.
Wow. Excellent job for Buco.
And an excellent performance again from Harry. We all see him at his best at this. That was a tough performance to break. That first round was insane.
And you can see right now, even with all the upsets that happened, especially with like Corian going out, you can imagine that, you know, Jonas and Harry were probably really excited about that. But now,
We're not even going to have a Harry versus Jonas this year.
exactly. So that's not,
Anything can happen. It's happening now.
man, crazy stuff happening here. And once again, I hate to keep repeating myself, but just showing just how much everybody is stepping up their game. This is not a free tournament for anybody by any stretch of the imagination. We even had Chad taking a game off of Jonas
that was
as
a straight
well.
up war there. I mean,
Yeah.
especially since Harry had such a commanding lead. I mean, you rarely ever see huge comebacks like that, but we saw that twice in that matchup. It was
That's right.
amazing.
So great stuff to Buco. He is advancing on, and now we are going to be moving on to the next set of players. Coming up next is going to be the man who sent Corian out of the tournament, which is Alex.
Alex Kerr.
And he's going to be going up our last foreign player all the way from Finland, Jani,
Jani Herlevi from Finland.
who is the 2016 European champion
Yes.
of Classic Tetris.
And I've seen some videos with Jani. He gets pretty intense.
Oh, yeah.
Some people should look up, I think, what happened at the Tetris European Championships last year's. A lot of fun to watch Jani play, so it's great to have him in the top 8. And Alex, we've seen, he was actually in the, I think it was the Tetris Grandmaster tournament we had yesterday.
Also wanted to give a shout out here to the Cognitive Science Department from Rensselaer Polytech Institute. For the second straight year, they're actually out here doing eye tracking studies.
Yeah, finding out exactly what the top Tetris players happens to their eyes when they play the game. You know, hand-eye coordination, among other things. You can link that to brain activity. It's interesting stuff.
Yeah, collecting a lot of data on these top players. You know, I was talking to them, and, you know, they were saying that they got people to volunteer to come in and play, and then they came here, and they're like, this is way different than anything that we had in our labs. So seeing the highest level of players, and, you know, basically they're trying to study this to get a further understanding, you know, of how people, you know, stare at the screen, what they're looking for, how they perceive the patterns and the blocks and everything. So I'm actually really curious to see what kind of cool things they're going to find out.
I know sometimes I read the comments on the YouTube videos, and you know, they notice that a lot of our competitors don't even blink when they play. So,
you know, next year maybe we can be sponsored by Visine or something, you know. All right.
Eye drops for, you know, when you compete, and you know, when you cry when you lose. So.
Oh man. Dual purposes here. I think this needs to happen now. All right, so there you go. Looks like Eli and Hauser are ready to go.
Was that a handshake?
I believe so.
I guess not. All right, let's cheer these guys on. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! You have Hauser versus Eli in the matchup on top. Jani versus Alex in the matchup on the bottom.
And yeah, you can already see that intense stare from Jani. He is
very intense.
Yes, he is all ready for this
piercing
right
the
now.
screen. And Alex has some interesting formations that you'll have to burn off there. Boom, Tetris for Alex and Jani at the same time.
Yeah, well,
and
that long
Alex
piece is
using
gonna,
the long piece to burn it down.
Gonna help him
Nothing
here.
he can't
just
handle.
wants the J, and there it is. He gets it. All right. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get a Tetris now because of that one
that's a triple.
hole in there. But he's probably just going to let that hole rock now and just get a bunch of Tetrises
Right, he'll
on
just
top
build
of
on
that,
top,
yeah.
and he's ready for one on right on top of that gap. And there's a long bar. Boom, Tetris for Alex. Jani, boom, Tetris for Jani. Hauser set up for one, waiting for the long piece. So is Eli. Bit of a drought there. 16, 22, 25 pieces for Eli drought now. And he covered it up, so he's not going to get a Tetris. He's got to burn that off. But boom, Tetris for Hauser.
Yeah, so Hauser now going to work on some cleanup at this point. Yeah, drop that L piece to the side.
Yeah, almost all four players have been dealing with some holes that they have to fill, some gaps.
Ooh, right
Play
there.
field's not clean.
Eli
Alex
had an opportunity for a
set up for a
Tetris, but
Tetris.
he didn't want to wait any longer. And so now he's in a sticky situation here.
And boom, Tetris for Alex just a second ago. Now commanding a lead.
Ooh.
Eli waiting, getting a double, opting for the triple.
Yeah, that's a
Burning
good
it down
call.
with a
Yeah.
single, ready for Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Eli.
Nice stuff for Eli, getting himself out of that situation and right back into it because boom, another Tetris for Eli.
And Hauser's ready for one as well. Boom, Tetris for Hauser. And it looks like both Eli and Hauser have their setups regained again. They're building it up nice and clean. Jani getting intense, having to burn it down, but he makes a Tetris up at top.
Wow.
Very risky. He pulled it off.
All right, but he needs, oh, that was perfect timing right there for that L piece.
Hauser building it up. He had to opt for a triple there, but he's going to have to do a lot of burning to survive this.
Yeah, so I think he's going to be okay. He's going to be able to clear it out. Yeah, he's out of the danger now, but unfortunately going to be behind. Actually, no, he's in the lead. He's still in the lead here, so not a problem for Jani at all.
Eli's setup's a little bit cleaner, but yeah, he's got some burning to do, and he's got to catch up. Jani's and Alex's game is pretty much neck and neck. Jani's set up for a Tetris. Where's that long bar? You don't have a drought quite yet.
Alex setting up a couple of valleys
Triple,
on his screen.
13 drought.
Yeah,
Boom,
had to cover
Tetris for
one.
Jani. Eli's ready for one. Seems like they're going to the long barge route that the other players did just a second ago. Eli having to wait for another one now.
Boom
Hauser's-
Tetris for Alex. So he was able to get himself out of that situation. One block too early for that eyepiece for Alex.
Boom, Tetris for Hauser. His lead is widened, is now 90,000 points. Quite a bit ahead. Eli's going to have to catch up.
Eli opting for a triple there just to make
Boom,
the stack
Tetris for
didn't get
Hauser.
too high. And now look at this. Oh, Eli is trying to implement his own Hauser well here versus Hauser.
Exactly. Oh, no, he actually covered it up. He says no to the Hauser well. Boom, Tetris for Eli. No party down the middle for Eli.
All right. But right now you can see 86 lines, 83 lines between
Hauser
Jani and
well. Boom,
Alex.
Tetris.
Those two guys are right there with each other. And only just a one Tetris lead right now for Jani, but you can see the stack of Alex, basically meaning that that lead is... Oh no, he moved that
Boom,
T-piece.
Tetris for Alex. He's going to have to survive by burning that off.
Yeah, he moved
He'll
the
work it
T-piece
down.
one column too quickly. One column too many. And so now he's in this situation where he needs to clean this up.
And Jani can catch up. So Jani's playfield's a bit cleaner.
All right.
Pretty much neck and neck otherwise.
Hmm.
Hauser with a major lead here. 100,000 points. We're still about 30 pieces away from transitioning. Or 30 lines, excuse me.
All right, so Alex now working on cleaning up his stack a little bit. Actually, he might even be able to get a third well Tetris, right? No, he's not going to be able to get it.
That's going to be a lot of burning there. There's
Yeah.
3 holes. Eli, boom, Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Jani. Jani now in the lead.
Interesting placement of that eyepiece for Jani. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or not, but he's going to be able to clean it out, but I felt like he could have covered up one of the holes that he had.
Off-center Tetris ready for Hauser. Covered it up. He's going to opt for a single to open it back up. Getting the pieces he needs, though, to do another Hauser well clear. Let's see it happen. He's going to have a drought.
Yeah, it's interesting because like sometimes when you create a Hauser well like that, it feels like it's such a distant.
Oh!
Okay, well, hang on.
Not optimal, but there it is. Boom, Tetris for Hauser with the Hauser well.
All good.
Eli has transitioned to level 19. Pieces have sped up. He has some catching up to do. He's ahead on pace, but behind on points. Jani's ready for a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Jani. And Alex now transitioned to level 19 as well as Jani on the bottom. It's sped up. Alex has regained his lead. Is now ahead by 1 Tetris, but I saw 2 Tetrises from Eli happen just now.
And Hauser is
So-
transitioned right now. He is at level 19, so things have sped up considerably now.
Eli is sort of taking back the deficit here, catching up a bit.
Yeah, but hasn't quite. Oh, actually, he's already at level 21. So.
And boom, Tetris for Eli.
Wow.
We're neck and neck now on top, Hauser versus Eli. Hauser's going to have to maintain his aggression here.
Actually, a good series of pieces for Hauser right now. Able to burn out through there. Yep.
He gets the right pieces.
But he just hasn't been able to clear out. Oh, that was perfect.
He's ready
right
for a
there,
Hauser
yeah.
well clear. Boom, Tetris for Hauser, down the middle.
Boom, Tetris for Jani now. These guys are
Very close on all
Yeah.
4 screens.
It's only a 1 Tetris lead right now for Alex, but they are both at level 22. They're right there with each other. So this is still anybody's game for them. Again, reminding they're all not playing against each other right now. If you just tuned in, it is a 1v1 on the top half of the screen and on the lower half of the screen. All right, look at the swaying from Jani right now. He puts his whole body into this. The body language is right there.
And Eli needs to catch up here. He's ready for a Tetris, but it's not giving him the long bar.
Interesting.
31-piece drought, and he covered it up. He wasn't able to get the piece over. He's not going to line clear out of that. And Hauser takes round 1.
It's always a nice feeling having that lead and then having your opponent top out. You don't even have to have the pressure of trying to catch up, because that's what Jani's going through right now. He needs to figure out how to catch up.
Yeah, they're neck and neck on pace, but Jani needs another Tetris to catch up. So let's see what happens. He opts for the triple and doesn't play aggressive there.
Yeah, it wasn't a really good place to slide that piece. So he went for the triple instead.
Ooh, Almost got ready for a Tetris there, but
Oh, yeah.
just please.
Oh, this is a problem situation now. This is he needs that long piece, but it is not showing up, and it is
17
not.
round.
Oh, just at the wrong time, a 21 long piece drought is going to doom Jani here in the first round. And Alex
takes round 1.
right now, Alex is definitely the kind of the, I don't want to call him a surprise player, but as I mentioned, he took out Corian earlier and now is on pace to take out the 2016 European champion. He's up 1 round to 0. Shout outs to the crowd, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay, so just so you guys know, I think during their warm-up, we might have caught this and mistaken that they had started a match. So actually, Alex and Jani are 1-1
1-1.
because
Okay.
in the first match, Alex lost almost instantly. So it is actually 1-1 right now between those two players.
should I count it down? All right, we're gonna count it down again. 3, 2,
2,
1, go!
And Jani has been playing so solidly all day long. That last match, maybe one of the first times that he's even lost a game so far.
And Hauser and Eli with great setups. Eli ready for a Tetris? Boom, Tetris for Eli.
Kind of
Hauser
an
ready? Boom, Tetris for Hauser.
auspicious start for Jani right now. Hasn't gotten a Tetris yet, so just having to clearing up the stack a little bit. Meanwhile, Alex with already a 1 Tetris lead. You can see their stack heights are equal, so it is a true 1 Tetris lead right now.
Everybody set up pretty well. And yep, Jani's just behind by 1. And boom, Tetris for Jani. We're neck and neck on the bottom matchup. Eli with a slight lead on top. Hauser making a Tetris, so we're neck and neck there. Eli taking it back.
Boom Tetris for Eli.
Nice off-center well. Boom, Tetris for Hauser. Neck and neck. Alex ready for another. Now taking the lead with 1 Tetris.
Yeah, you can see right now Hauser just transitioning as well, back and forth. At one point in time, I think it was in column 6. Now it's in column 4, and now all the way back to the rightmost column.
He's comfortable just knocking it down wherever it leads.
Nice. He's going to slide that T-piece right to the right just to get himself set up for a Tetris.
And he
Waiting
needs
for the
one
long piece, though, but you can see right now there's the
27-piece
drought.
drought. Boom, Tetris for Eli. So that means we kind of know that it's going to be 10 more pieces for Hauser to get a long piece. I wonder if he's aware of that.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it because he almost even has a Tetris set up.
Right, he could just fill in that block and build on top of it.
It's not going to work. Oh, but you know what? I don't think he was aware of it right there. He gave up on that Tetris.
And opts for a triple.
Well,
And now Eli's ahead.
much safer, though. Much safer. Definitely don't blame him for that decision. All right. Oh,
Plenty of time for him to get it back. Alex building on top of some holes there. He's going to have to burn some down. He might go for a triple. He's going to go for the triple. Playing it safe. But he's building on top. He might go for a Tetris here, and I think he will if he can get the long piece.
but that long piece drought right now is killing him, but finally got it there. And now,
Boom, Tetris for Alex.
yeah, and Hauser was able to clean out his screen now. He is back in business, back into standard setup.
Good position. Eli's 2 Tetrises ahead. Jani ready for a Tetris?
Interesting
Boom,
to wa-
Tetris for Jani.
Interesting to watch the different philosophies between a lot of the players. Hauser definitely choosing to burn off the right side a lot more frequently, I feel like, than a lot of the other players that I'm watching.
Yeah, Hauser's super versatile. You can see him build the wells, left, right, middle, like you said. And he can also clear them off.
And boom, Tetris for Hauser.
And Eli's lead's drunken. Got barely a Tetris on him now. And Jani just took the lead.
So Alex has himself set up for a Tetris.
And
There it
it
is.
is. Boom, Tetris for Alex. Now taking the lead. And Jani takes it back.
Nice stuff from Hauser. Had the next piece there, knew that he could burn off the stack on the right that he would cover up in time for that long piece. And so now, again, boom, Tetris for Hauser.
And Eli's firing back with one Tetris lead. Boom, Tetris for Eli. And Alex is burning off some stuff there. Sort of playing a bit risky by playing so high up. Boom, Tetris for Alex.
All right, nice proper stack burning for Jani. And he's going to be rewarded for it with a boom Tetris.
And Tetris for Alex.
Yeah, once again, back to that neck and neck pace
Boom, Tetris
right
for
now.
Alex. Right, it's back and forth between the two. Alex firing back with another Tetris. We're at about 100 lines, so we're about another 30 lines before transition, so plenty of time there. Similar story up top. Eli, boom, Tetris. And another one. Back-to-back Tetrises for Eli.
And the center well's going to work for Hauser. Boom, Tetris for Hauser.
We're seeing a lot of long bars here, so a lot of Tetrises just all around on all four screens. Very high-scoring match here.
Yeah, all of these players right now on good pace. All right.
Eli opting for the double.
Yep, a little bit of a cleanup now for Hauser. Is going to be able to set up that Tetris just
Jani.
in time again.
Jani with some misdrop pieces. If he gets a long bar, boom, Tetris for Jani. Yeah, he'll be able to dig out of that. It'll take some digging. You'll lose some little bit of points and pace there, but
Look at Hauser basically with a clear screen. One misdrop there, but that's not going to be a problem, especially with how small his stack is right now.
and Jani ready for a Tetris. Gonna need it to catch up. Alex was burning off. Boom, Tetris for Jani. Alex pulling back up again. Jani with a very slight lead. Eli has transitioned to level 19. Things have sped up. He's not in the best place to be in a transition, though. He's gonna need to burn down. It's gonna be a while before he can Tetris again.
Yeah, he just needs those right pieces. Oh no, and a misplacement.
Misdrops.
Two misdrops in a row now. And that is one of the hardest things. One misdrop just chain reactions so badly into so many more. All
That's
right.
gonna be a tough fight.
Oh,
Soon running
no.
out of options.
Slid that piece one step too early.
Really hard. He's not gonna get it over.
Yeah.
Top out there. And Hauser has taken round 2 and taken the match. And eliminated Eli Markstrom from the competition. It's really great seeing Eli again, though. We enjoyed him in the documentary a couple of years ago on BuzzFeed. So it's great seeing Eli again. Great play. And Hauser has advanced.
Yeah, but we still have one more person to decide for the top 4, and it's coming down to these two players right here.
Jani's
Alex-
intensity.
Nice.
Alex
Ninth
with the
well
lead.
Tetris for Alex.
Jani opting for some doubles there. He's trying to get his well back open, which is smart because he needs to burn down anyway to survive.
He needs that L
Okay,
piece.
he's got
There
it
it
open
is.
up
He
again.
got
We'll
it.
give him the pieces. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Jani. And now Alex is building back up. Opts for the double. We have one Tetris lead with Alex in the lead versus Jani. And Jani has a very nice, clean play field. If he can go for it and build it up, play aggressively, and make a couple of Tetrises, he'll regain the lead.
Yeah, right now, Alex just
He's doing
opting
it.
for a couple of triples right now, so this is a perfect opportunity
Jani
now.
set up. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Jani.
Now,
Neck and neck.
Yep, basically a ignorable lead at this point, but now a boom Tetris for Alex.
Back in the lead. Jani's burning it off. It's so close. They're exactly the same
Oh
pace
my
on lines
God.
here, just about. And Jani's ready for that Tetris. Boom! Tetris for Jani. And Alex is set up almost again with but
No.
taking the triple instead of going for the Tetris.
Yep, playing it safe, playing it safe. Again, all these decisions that you got to make in such
Boom,
short amount
Tetris
of
for
time.
Jani.
And there it is. So Jani,
Once again, just neck and neck and being able to get a single or a double to even it up.
beautiful stack
Boom,
burning
Tetris
by
for
Alex.
Alex.
And oh no, but one slide a little bit too early on that one, but he should be okay with that. He should be able
Yeah,
to clean that
easy to
just
burn.
fine. Yeah. Oh, that is
Jani
if he
opting
can get
for
the right
doubles.
pieces now. See, one too late for
Jani's
that.
building down the middle. If he gets the right pieces,
Perfect.
he can use it. But okay. Oh, he doesn't go for the center well. Interesting.
Alex right now almost back to standard screen setup. There it is. He's in pace right now, but
Jani opting for triple.
boom,
Boom,
Tetris
Tetris
for
for
Alex.
and the lead is widening. So Jani's gonna have to get more aggressive because we're gonna get the kill screen pretty soon. We're at level 26. It's only a couple of more levels of them being able to do this, and Alex is setting up for another Tetris here.
Yeah,
No, he opts for the triple. But Jani makes a Tetris. So now it's gonna come.
It's just a one Tetris lead now.
Yeah.
It's just a
It's
true
gonna
one
be
Tetris
just gonna be down to the death. We're gonna see that kill screen here. Jani.
Down. Oh, he
okay,
has
he's holding it.
some-
Oh, he covered it up.
Oh, and there's
and
the
that would have
one
given it
piece,
to him, but he didn't take it. So, oh, boom, Tetris for Alex. Jani's
Oh,
hanging
but
there. Boom,
Tetris,
Tetris
yeah,
for
there
Jani.
it is. He's still in it.
He's still in it, but kill screen's in one level. He's going to have to make 2 Tetrises in order to catch up. And Alex is Tetris ready. There it is. Boom, Tetris
Oh,
for Alex.
that might have
I
been
believe
it.
that's the finisher there.
That might have sealed the deal for Alex. And now he might.
Doubling.
Oh, there it
Jani's
is.
going
Kill
double-
screen
Kill
for
screen
Alex.
for Alex. Jani building a center well in
Can he
preparation.
get it? He
Boom,
got one.
Tetris for
He
Jani.
got one, but he's at the kill screen. He can't do it, and
Can't
we
do
had
it.
2 kill screens. Only 1 Tetris separating the 2 players, but
Yeah.
Alex is going to advance forward into the top 4. Jani.
It's literally a duel to the death there. Right down to the last line.
And give it up to Jani, our highest placing foreign player here. This man eats, drinks, and sleeps Tetris.
And the most intensive facial expressions you'll ever see in any game.
That's right, traveling all the way here from Finland. Round of applause to Jani. Amazing play, amazing play. Great stuff to him.
And after such intensity, we're going to have to take a 5-minute break. So
Well,
thanks
we
for
need
all-
to relax. We need to gather ourselves here.
I
so,
know,
you
it's been a crazy morning so far, and yeah, just seeing like a bit of an upset on top, and Harry's not in it anymore, and Hauser's back in it, and yeah, it's we're gonna see some new matchups here. It's gonna be great.
That's right.
Stay
Stick
with
around,
us.
guys, for top 4 coming up after
Top
this
4
break.
coming soon. Just 5 minutes. All right.